Hey friends, it's Gazebo here and welcome back to another Crab's Treasure. This is episode 3. Taking the throne. I actually don't fully know where we gotta go. We gotta chase after the loan shark and he went up that way off the path. So I assume there's gotta be a way back up. Now, how did that door know to open? Well, it's programmed to. It's still dark and spooky out here. Poison sludge. I was hoping that the whole place would go brighter after having defeated the corrupted Duchess. But I guess not. I got too hopeful. Oh, and before we get too far into this video, I should say if you enjoyed today's video, you should consider liking and subscribing and leaving me some comments because they brighten my day. That was a lot of crystals. Huh. Okay, so we gotta go up the stairs first and foremost. And I might just cut until something interesting happens because I don't have much to say here. Because yeah, this is where the loan shark was. It's colorful in here. Why is it gotta be so dark and gross out here? Actually, I might not cut yet. I can yap a bit. What's with this long bridge? Where does this go? Why would it be, like, just behind the castle? Seems like an interesting design plan. Okay, we're into a bright, colorful area again. That's all that matters. It was dark and spooky. There's a cart up here. I'm on my way. Scuttling on over. Friend or foe? It's over. It's all over. Firth? Hi, Firth. Why ain't it ever me, you know? Whoa, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on. I'm getting my carapace cracked by cruel, unfeeling forces beyond my control yet again. That's what's going on. I just spent my whole savings on rare trash you can only get in the shallows. So I could sell it at a profit in New Carcinia, of course, and then use that profit to trade up my shell, get myself something nice, you know. Now I come back here and the bridge to the city is completely collapsed. There's no way I can make it back without leaving all this trash behind. It's all over, man. I'm fully shocked. I'll be shellless within the tide. I guess I'd better find another way around if I want to get to the city. Thanks for your sympathy, pal. Well... This is some premium-looking trash. Wrong way. Why is there a road sign? Like, just a straight-up real-world road sign. Ooh. It's green. Chipclaw. So how do we... How does one... I mean, I could make a jump for the wrong way sign. There's this cork here. I don't actually know. So it looks like there's some road signs to the side. There's no real good way to actually move the map. I wish we could move the map. That'd be useful. Looks like there's a side path back this way. Ah, I see. Okay. Now that I actually look with my eyes, there is a way around. Ooh. Something orange. That means it's good. It's high quality loot. A stainless relic. A workable piece of metal. Maybe someone can turn this into something useful. Okay, we got a key. We got a stainless steel key. Got it. Reef's Edge. Is this the cap from a sriracha bottle sauce nozzle? Yeah. So it's lighter weight. Twist top. Oh! I turned into a Beyblade. Yes, please. And I do have the 44 crystals, so I could consider going to the moon snail. Actually, I will go to the moon snail. The hermit crab returns, prepared to augment his abilities. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get the, umami training on this one. And then we're one crystal away from really anything else. Okay. So we just got... We've got, increased MSG, which does something. Okay, let's see. There's a stop sign there. There's some crabs over here. Oh. Well, that one's dead. Whoa! They're jumping crabs. I did not expect him to just boing into the air. Whoa! I didn't expect to boing into the air. Okay, seahorses. They're shooting stuff at us. Looked like a sponge. Barbed hook? I don't want to lock onto that. Ow. Yep, they're like little sponge capsules. Okay, a pufferfish is up ahead. We have run into one of these previously. I also haven't used my claw attack yet. Okay, so it makes them vulnerable for a moment. I don't think that counted as a counter. I tried. Let's get this party hat, just because I can. I'm hesitant to use my health kelp yet. My heart kelp. There we go. He's got a olive on a skewer. Okay, use a heart kelp. Grab this heart kelp. Go boing on the sponge. There's a sandal stuck in the coral. I can unlock a shortcut up there, but I don't know how to get up there. Quite the dilemma. Also, urchins, I just realized. Ow. There's so many enemies. Okay. Thimble. I can fortify. I got a bread claw. I'm gonna heal just in case. Yeah, there's gotta be a way around to that shortcut. Oh, they're like... Okay, they're like dinosaur sponge pellets. So, this one has a grab move. And, ow! Okay, he's attacking us through the ground, and I can't hit him from where he is, so... I'm just gonna keep on moving on. Let's see. Newspaper. I'll prepare for major weather... Okay. Ooh, one of the pink-eyed crabs, meaning that's got some free crystals for us if we can defeat it. Ow. I couldn't, like, dodge properly. No! The crystals! I'm not gonna remember he was here. Oh, it came to us anyway. It just took longer. Barbed hook. Drop this. Heal. Wish I had more heart kelp. because I'm bad at gaming, chat? Beyblade, let it rip. Ow. Hey, 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 where am I? Okay, I want to get back up there so I can properly get all my loot. Okay, he yelled at me. Why did he yell at me? That's rude. I don't have really any ranged attacks. I fell. I didn't mean to fall. But I did in fact fall. Ow. Okay. I lost my chance to get the heart kelp pod because it fell, but oh well. Oh, actually, it's within. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Well, and it's not within grabbable reach. I thought it was. We're just gonna keep moving along then. Where are the purple boxes? What are these? It's gotta be something, right? I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I'm under fire. I'm gonna die. Sounded like I got an achievement, but it didn't pop up on the screen. Okay. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Okay, we're back to where I died. Got my stuff back. I'm just trying to avoid the enemies over there at this point. Ooh, school of fish. Would love to know what the purple blocks are, I really would. I'm also already down to one heart kelp pod, which is not ideal. I want to know how to get over to that crystal. A lot of road signs in this area. Honestly, I'm not bothering with it. The pufferfish, I don't care. Whee! I didn't expect to get knocked clear up here. Ooh, tennis ball. It also has rollout like the coconut did. Hey there, pal. Do you like going fast? No, I hate it. Well, it's your unlucky day, 'cause you're gonna need some wicked speed to get over that ramp down there. Walking ain't gonna cut it, neither is sprinting even, no sir. Okay. And that's where I come in. Bablo 5-time Snail Racing League champ at your service. They had to give us snails our own league because we're so dang fast. Okay. I'm gonna tell you how to get speed so insane your grandma's antennae will be twisted in her grave. Or maybe she's still alive. Sorry, that was a little insensitive either way. But trust me, this kind of crazy movement will peel your gills back. It'll dry out your exoskeleton while you're still underwater. It'll boil you in your darn shell if you're not careful. And worst of all, it'll turn you into a permanent speed demon who can't even form words if they're not moving at a high velocity. Are you ready to accept that kind of risk? Because a lot of people say they are, and before you know it, bam, addicted to speed. Seen it happen to a lot of good critters down here, so I gotta ask one more time. You sure? Yeah, why not? Okay, so basically, you're just gonna wanna sprint towards the ramp and then press the block button while sprinting to roll. Okay, sprint towards the ramp, roll. Whoa. Okay. That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Cool. So there's a closed gate there. Get ourselves a moon snail shell. We have 4,000 microplastics, so we probably have enough for an upgrade. Yeah. We'll get some vitality. And we could get some damage, you know? Why focus on the stuff to protect you from getting hit if you don't plan on getting hit? I know I'm gonna get hit and I'm gonna regret this, but, high damage? Did it say Slack-Tide Border? Is that what I read? Yeah, no, okay, we're near the reef somewhat. Krill, you could totally fit through there, I'm just saying. So, the roll really only works downhill, which makes sense. Ooh, I did mean to look at my stowaways. +2, res, +3, eh. Let's remove that, because it takes up 3 spots. Or 2 spots. Let's get +2 attack, because why not? And then I could have sworn I had one other than the starfish that was vitality. Tiny little snail with spray. So I guess we'll go... Oh, we have 2 of those on. So I need to learn to block. That's my issue. I need to learn the timing. I need to get the timing down for blocks and parries. We got a big shiny bridge by the looks of it up here. Whoa, hey, we got a good roll going too. They're asleep. I was gonna say, they're still moving, so... Let's see. Let's go across this big old bridge, then. Let that school of fish just go straight through it. Yeah, the roll's kind of slow if you're not actively going downhill. Some old reel of film. Looks like there's a bird and some other things. Bird and sea life. Oh, it's a cat. Looked like an anemone. Dog. Nice to see a fresh face in town. And right before trash day, too. What's trash day? Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what trash day is. I couldn't spoil the surprise for you now. You'll know soon enough. And that is the long, complex history of Slacktide's trade route with New Carcinia. Wow, I'm so glad I stuck around to learn all that lore. Thanks, Uncle. but I want to know the lore. Playing card door. Ooh. Hello there. Hello, ma'am. Have you come from Slacktide? This bridge is usually reserved for traders, soldiers, or nobles. You don't look like any of those, dear. Unless perhaps you're one of those neo-nobles that chooses not to flaunt your wealth. How exciting! What's the Duchess's court like? Is she as gorgeous as they all say? Yeah, she was. I mean, she's pretty. You're not so bad yourself, little noble. Care to come up to my apartment? Have a nice day, ma'am. This place is huge. Yeah, enamored with the sight of our fair city. I can honestly say I've never seen anything. That's wrong. I can honestly say I've never seen anything like it. You should go and explore, but I'd say topside if I were you. The seabed can host some pretty sketchy characters. Welcome to New Carcinia. His name's Tortellini because he's wearing a tortellini for a cowboy hat. A beacon of civilization amongst the harsh violence of the sands between. A testament to the prevailing power of industry. The city of dreams, the big old crabapple. Crabapple. Also, I'm just now realizing all the houses are like big glass bottles. And the defining pillar of the trash economy, which supports all of crustacean society. How did I get into this conversation? My name, you ask? Tortellini, the town greeter, at your service. I'm beyond excited to greet 2 new visitors in a single day. Is that a lot? Not at all. We usually get 20 or 30. Then why... Wait, did you say 2? Was the other one a shark carrying the coolest shell you've ever seen? Oh, a friend of yours? Not at all. I've got to kick that guy's butt and get my shell back. Oh, a sworn enemy then. This day gets more exciting by the minute. I've got to catch him before he sells my shell to who knows who. Can you tell me where he went? Not at all. I greeted him with gusto and then didn't give him a second thought. What sort of town greeter would I be if I looked behind me to keep tabs on those I've already greeted, rather than facing forward to greet those yet to come? Okay. Where would someone trying to sell a shell go, then? I can think of exactly 4 places. They might have tried to sell it to Shellfish Desires, the luxury goods store. If it's more of an antique shell, they may have gone to check if the museum curator might purchase it. Failing those, they might have visited Bottom Feeders, the dive bar in the lower crust, to try to pass it off as some piece of gutter trash. And finally, they could have gone to the back alley blacksmith to sell it for scrap. Okay, thank you so much. I'll check out all those places. Godspeed, small fry. With that, I would give you more of a tour, but my work is never done whilst there remain travelers left ungreeted. Now, is it actually his job, or is he just like that? Ooh. The lower crust is all cardboard housing that's falling apart. Interesting. So that's the slums, then. I've just been able to stop thinking about that awful business happening in the Grove. Would you hush up and enjoy your kelp Benedict? All these bleeding heart nonsense is ruining brunch. I did not mean to do that. You see that hermit over there? Isn't he so mysterious? The one standing uncomfortably close to us right now? Heavens no, not them. The mysterious blue one over by the bar. Oh, please tell me you don't mean Firth. Tilapia went on a date with him and he tried to get her to invest in sand dollars. You deserve someone better. Delty, some hard-working crab who will treat you right. But he's just so mysterious. So is Firth in town now then? How'd he get here before us? Well, hey there, long time no see, fellow hustler. You're the guy from the bridge. Sure am. First the name, don't erode it, you know. You seem pretty happy. Didn't you just lose all your money? Of course not, pal. Not even close. A shrewd investor never puts all his puts all his butts in one shell, you know? And that's my goal in life. I get butts into shells. Specifically, my butt. And specifically, the fanciest, flashiest, most impressive shell I possibly can. You feel me? Not really. I'm a shell trader, kid. That's a hermit's lot in life, always looking to upgrade, swap out the old shell for a better one. If you're smart, you'll get into the business too. A whole ocean of opportunity could be passing you by, you know. Sorry, just that whole thing. That whole interaction was just... There was a lot going on there. I guess I'll just keep following the path. There's a lot of hooks we can go from. Ooh. But I see a secret of which I want. Ooh, there's a crystal up there too. That's pretty nifty. Aha, got it. What's that put me at? 36, making progress. Ooh, becoming rich. Dominoes for a staircase is kind of a cool touch. Honestly, this entire area is really cool. The smooth jazz in the background really sells it. I have to talk to everyone. I do love my morning constitution around New Carcinia Square. So says I, Bartleby Shoals. Or Bartleby Shoals. Souvenirs? Tchotchkes, miscellaneous baubles of various sizes and quality. Get them at their cheapest right before Trash Day restock. I'm assuming Trash Day is probably when people are dumping trash. Another profitable trash day is just ahead of yours truly. The hotel is booked to the gills with eager tourists, and I don't even have to lift a pincer. Yeah, but do any of the tourists look like a toy shark carrying a shell? Like a super cool shell? Did I get stuck? Okay, cool, I got out. Okay, can't talk to them. They have nothing to say. Do these two have something to say? Trash futures have never been brighter. I'm positively drowning in the stuff. Oh, it's such a rapidly growing market. I simply can't understand how any crab can miss out on these opportunities. We get it. It's a big, bustling business city. What do you want? I'm sorry, but I'm a very busy business crab. Very busy with business. Oh, sorry. It looked to me like you were just standing around. What you have just told me is that you know nothing about doing business. I guess not. Business. Business, business. Business, 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 business. Oh, I just realized the compass marks where we're supposed to be looking for things. I guess. Okay, so that's down that way. I'm exploring. Must explore. So, the fact there's a blacksmith tells me we can probably upgrade our fork, I'd imagine. Or we can sell things for microplastics. I'm telling you, dude, ancient civilizations were way more advanced than we thought. They built all sorts of stuff out of the natural environment. They had no need to wait for Trash Island to show up. What, like those medieval nut jobs in the shallows advanced my shell? No, way cooler than that. They made stuff that still hasn't been recreated today. And they did it with magic. Alright, I think you need to lay off the seaweed. Okay, that took me a second. Look at that big stupid museum. What's the point of the whole building to store old crud from the past? Call me when they start showing off objects from the future. Well, if they're showing objects from the future would be a crime scene? Hey, can I go out this way? No! Okay, I'll go somewhere else. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you like that. I'm just under a lot of pressure, okay? People are not happy that they can't get to the open ocean right now. They keep calling me names like phoned-in progress blocker and saying my fence is lazy design. There's a good reason for it. Trash Island is on its way here right now. If we kept all the avenues of transit open during Trash Day, it'd be a god darn ship show in here. The writing of this game is so well done. Why can't all these civvies understand that the rules are there for a reason? Yeah! So it's an invisible wall. And his whole purpose is having an in-universe explanation to why there's an invisible wall. Excuse me, what is this building? What? Oh, little one, you stand before the New Carcinium Museum of Carcinized History, I say. Oh, neat, could I go in? Apologies, but the museum is currently closed to the public while we put the finishing touches on the new exhibition. Oh. Hey, I'm looking for a tall shark who stole my shell. You seen anyone like that? Can't say I have. But if I'd traveled here to fence stolen goods, I'd start in the lower crust down beneath us. Gotcha, thanks. Be careful down there, I say. Okay, so probably lower crust is where we need to go, but I want to check out this place too. Oh, Jackson, every day I find myself looking down, wishing you were up here with me, claw and claw. The tide we crossed paths, I was immediately smitten, but my family would never approve of me with a commoner. But there's nothing common about you. Maybe one day I'll possess the courage to tell you, but until then I shall yearn from afar. Grab this bread claw. There's a mannequin leg. You see this here? Best view in the lower crust. I'll be honest, it looks just like a stinky alleyway to me. Aye, the very stinkiest brings a tear to one's eye, don't it? I thought it was gonna be like, oh, we can interact with them, you know, cause this cause them to meet or something. So there's got to be a way on top of that, I'd assume. I do assume that we can also climb this, probably, because it's fishnet. Yeah. I'm trying to find loot as I go. No! Okay, let's see. There's no better city in the world than New Carcinia. I've never been anywhere else. That's how great it is. Then how do you know it's the best? Shellfish design. We can definitely do something with the F key. Welcome to Shellfish Desires, the flagship brick-and-mortar store of the Shellfish Corp. How goes it, my visibly financially troubled friend? Is it that obvious? It is. I suppose you've come up to the upper crust for a bit of window shopping. No shame in it. Plenty of folks pause on their way through town to take a look at our luxury shells. You've got 5 minutes before your pause becomes a loiter, so enjoy them while they last, my friend. Buy shells. Okay, so these are different... I can't help but feel I've seen this one before, and its ability is smoke screen. Okay, and it looks like I saw there's an achievement for buying shell insurance. Rainbow Crabitalism. Show off your crustacean pride with this snappy bandana. Okay, the ponchos are cute. Mr. Krill, Cult of the Lamb reference. Hey. Midnight, I don't know what this is a reference to, but I'm sure it is. Maybe people stop talking to you on public transit. Probably not, though. There's a maid dress, too. Interesting. Shell insurance. You can pay microplastics to insure any shell you've worn before, and a snail shell you can pick up any insured shell to start with every time you respawn. That is useful, actually. I don't have enough to do so. Did a big shark come into town and try to sell you a shell recently? Oh, he sure did. I told him to get stuff. We don't do trade-ins here. And even if we did, I'd never take the kind of beat-up junk he sold me. Not a clue where he went after that. Does nobody in the city pay any attention? Ooh. I knew I could do something with this. F. New shell discovered. Its ability is pop-off? Okay. It's the same as the soda lid, I should have figured. But, the F key being a shell. That's funny to me. So we got a couple more stores to check, i.e. the blacksmith shop and the pawn shop. There's an R that's like just barely attached there, so it's the prawn shop. I was gonna say prawn shop for the joke, and then I was like, maybe it won't be obvious, but the joke's already there. Okay, and there's loot on top of the building, so wait, I had the option to sit. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, so I can sit on these, I guess, for a second. Hey, Manta. Yeah, Coley. What are we doing? Like right now? Like right now? We're hanging out by the crystal. Hanging out by the crystal? Yeah. You want to do anything after this? I know another cool crystal on the other side of town. We could go hang out by that one. You're the best. I didn't know if they had a hitbox, so... Hey, Manta! Yeah, Coley? That guy broke our cool crystal. No way. Just walked right up and broke it. What happened to live and let live, Coley? No idea. Life really isn't what it used to be. Want to go find another cool crystal? I sure do. Can't let jerks like this ruin our chill. So true. You know, what's happening here? This looks suspicious. Hey, small fry, word of advice, don't stick your claws in what's going on here. I'm sticking my claws in what's going on here. Hi, I'm in significant trouble. Do you want me to help you with that? No, thank you. I'll never grow as a person if I don't learn to figure out my own fight my own battles. Okay, hope it goes well. Thanks, it probably won't. You owe me a lot of plastics, You're good for it though, right? Well, I wanted to help. Sponge! That's a springy sponge. Who's this? Why ain't you wearing a shell? You look cold. Just waiting for the right one, I suppose, kid. What's his name? Dune. Ah! Fish in a RC car. I don't know if my timing on OBS is accurate. It's not. Okay. So I have no idea how long I've actually been recording for. I do want to find the shops. I could keep talking to people. But there's a lot of people, a lot of voices to do. Okay, so Bottom Feeders is the bar. And the blacksmith is over there. Let's get this moon snail shell, just so we have it. Hi, Mr. Blacksmith. Oi there, Scrap. It's a fine piece of metal in your claws there. Lots of promise. Care to make it shine with me, Scrap? Make it shine? Make it shine? You mean my fork? This is just some piece of junk I found in my neighborhood. Aye, and what a piece of junk it is, Scrap. Bring this old smith some relics he can break down, and he'll show you what that junk of yours can truly do. Sounds useful. Trade one stainless relic to improve your fork. So it's not as rusty now. Krill's fork upgraded to level 2, plus 5 attack. Okay, now I need 2 stainless relics. I almost don't want to ask, but did a big jerk shark come here trying to sell a shell for scrap? It would have probably seemed crazy to go because the shell was super gorgeous and cool. Oh, you can buy. Turned that shell to scrap soon as I could. What? Are you serious? Sure sea foam I am. Nay, wait, you said a shark? Scrap that, my mistake. No sharks came by, nay. What? What did you think I said? You almost gave me a heart attack. No need to shout. Scrap. Me ears work just fine. Do they, though? So I have +5 attack on my fork, plus whatever my existing stats were. So let's hold on. Let's see. So how much damage does my fork do? 31. So 27 plus 4. Cool. I like that. We be doing dabblage. So this is the last store that remains. She's wearing a silica gel packet. Hey there, youngin'. Welcome to Bottom Feeder's finest little watering hole this side of the slurry. Hi, my name's Krill. I'm new to town, I guess. Thought I recognized a fresh face. Pleased as plastic to meet you, Krill. Name's Nema. If you got the money, why not stop on in for a bite? My kiddos and I would love to have you. We also offer a stowaway hiring service if you're interested in such a thing. What's a stowaway? You mentioned something about stowaways? What are those? Oh, I'm sure you've seen them around. That's our nickname for any sort of little fella that sticks itself to your shell, little fella. Oh, like a barnacle. Exactly, and for the right price, there's all sorts of them that might tag along. People pay for that? They sure do, hun. Lots of our visitors here are travelers just stopping by who could use a little company on the road. You ought to consider it if you got a journey ahead of you. The open ocean can get mighty lonely, hun. I'll think about it. Thanks, ma'am. Oh, call me Nema, hun. I'm not a crabby old lady just yet. Hire stowaways, dismiss stowaways, increase stowaway capacity. Well, razor blade. Spent 2,000. I don't have that many microplastics. Also, I never found anywhere to sell my stuff. Hey, if it's not too much of a bother, I'm looking for a shark that took my shell. Any chance he stopped by here? Fairly sure I'd remember a fellow like that swimming into my establishment. Sorry, kiddo. That's okay. No worries. It's gotta be somewhere. I just gotta find where that shark went. This city is so big. How am I ever gonna find my shell? This place is so stupid. And it's loud. Why couldn't everyone just leave me alone? I got ran over. Everywhere I turn, someone's trying to take something away from me. Or sell me some kind of... Scuttle right up, fellow citizens. It's the grand opening of the prawn shop, full of legitimate Shallows-made wares. We got plastics, we got metals, we got packing foam. We got garbage you ain't even heard of yet. What the... He's wearing my shell! That's my shell! Are you serious? This guy's still following me. Alright, play it cool. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's still... This is the shark. Seriously, give that back. It was stolen from me by a big jerk shark. Well, first off, that shark seems super cool and chill to me. Second of all, he sold it to me, fair and square. You want it back, you gotta buy it, like everything else in the store. That's how the prawn shop works, baby. Well, how much, and what can I actually pay with? Depends what you got, pal. I've got a few microplastics, I guess, and some string. Look, that shell's really important to me. Could I work for it or something? I'll do anything. Anything, huh? Yeah, I guess I'd probably come up with some rudious and meaningless time sinks for you to partake in and earn your shell back. For starters, why don't you scrape the barnacles off my sweaty... Wait, do you hear that? Hear what? Belay this conversation, kid. Trash Island is here. This always catches me off guard. I gotta get ready before I miss out on some prime plastics. Hey, I'm not done talking to you! So I assume it's trash day now?
Trash day! It's trash day!
I was right.
Everyone get your baskets! Don't miss out!
Oh dear. A medicine bottle.
Back off! I saw it first!
Get your own trash, lump suckers!
Hey, there's Firth. Box of cereal. It's totally worth it. Captain
What is that
Lawbeards,
thing?
glorified
I've never
crunch.
seen anything like it.
There's a treasure
It's a
map on
message
it.
from the captain! It's got his face right on it! It's gotta be!
Excuse me? Excuse me, please. Pardon me. Excuse me, young lady. As New Cassinia's official historian, I'm sure I can shed some light on... My God! If I'm not mistaken, this is part of a map! A map showing the way to a most valuable treasure, I say. If someone were to find its missing pieces and decipher them...
It's a
why,
cereal box,
they'd
my
be
guy.
rich beyond their wildest dreams, I say.
Rich? I like the sound of that. That treasure's as good as mine. I'll be able to afford
Well,
the
good to
flashiest
know I
show
gave
in
him the
ocean,
wrong
you know?
voice.
Not if I get there first. Think of all the tourists that treasure can bring to our city.
Well, don't
I don't
you
remember
count
what
out
voice
us
I gave him.
bottom-siders. You'll be eating
I
your
gave
head
her
back
the
with
right
that
voice,
treasure and
though.
Fix up my restaurant.
It would appear the hunt is on, I say. The first stop on the map seems to be the forest to the north of here. May the best, Crab.
What happened?
Apologies for the interruption, folks. I seem to have misheard something. I could have almost sworn there were some citizens here planning on unearthing some valuables. Need I remind you all how threatening the ocean is outside this reef? I'd hope it would go without saying that the duty of such a dangerous excavation would fall to the Shellfish Corporation. That would be safest for all involved. Don't you agree?
Yeah, we hear you, Roland. No problem.
Then, as Shellfish Corp's CEO and this fair city's de facto mayor, I suppose no one would have any objections to my taking sole control of this treasure hunt.
I might have an
Y'all
objection.
in agreement?
Oh dear. I suppose that sounds all right with me, I say.
You hear what they're talking about over there?
Sounds like some kind of crazy treasure hunt.
Hey, kid, I just got an idea. If you can go get that treasure they're jawing about, I'll gladly trade your shell for it.
For real? You'd really do that?
You bet. A prawn never goes back on his promise.
Aw, yeah!
He's definitely
I'm gonna
the shark.
Find that treasure!
Haha, yeah, you go, kid. Roland can't tell us what to do. That treasure belongs to whoever can find it first.
The corporations don't control us.
Eat the rich! Who said that one?
I suppose a little friendly competition is only fair. I hope you know what you just dove into, kid. See you in the open ocean, treasure hunters.
Spooky. Is there anyone I can sell my stuff to? Dang, that was crazy with a capital Z. Capital Z? You really stepped in it now, kid. That squid that hangs around Roland doesn't think twice about disappearing people. You told me to. Hey, I recall merely making a suggestion, pal. But the offer still stands. If you can get me that treasure, the shell's all yours. Okay, well, where do I start? When you listening to that old dude, it's off in the Grove, way north of here. You've got a big of a walk ahead of you. Great, well, I guess I have no choice now. I'm on this treasure hunt, whether I like it or not. Oh yeah, one more thing. Find any other junk out there, I'll take it off your hands for some microplastics. Fair's fair. Sell junk. Ooh, yes. Sell. 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 We don't need this anymore, so sell. Buy junk. Ooh, he's got a stainless relic. We kind of need that. We kind of need this too. We could, in theory, get enough microplastics for our shell. Like, we could, in theory, farm low-level enemies, but that would take literally forever. I want this for the sake of having it. Wow, 2,500 for that though. Okay, we have a key. I want to talk to people around here. Well, that was quite the clamor, I say. It's not every day you see someone go claw to claw with Roland. I didn't know I was going to cause such a commotion. Oh, well, if you ask this old man, it's about time someone stood up to that bully. He's been attempting to pave over my museum for God knows how long. But I digress. We've got to get a move on if we want to beat Roland to the punch. As I said, the first stop on our journey is the Grove. Head out of the city and keep traveling north, and you'll reach it eventually. Just take care to not get devoured, I say. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, this is gonna rule. A real chance to go up against my idol, Roland. Your idol? You like that guy? Of course I do. He's a business genius, you know? Roland came into this town with nothing, save the clothing on his back and a trash scavenging empire that goes back generations. And he built that empire up into a somewhat bigger empire, all on his own. Why go after the treasure if you think... There, I'm mixing up my voices. Why go after the treasure if you think he's so cool then? You really don't know the first thing about business, kid. Sure, I respect Roland, but we're also in the same market, and that makes us rivals. The free market demands I do my best to one-up him. That's the spirit of healthy competition. Just drifted into town and you're already making waves, kiddo. If it wasn't for you, we'd all have just rolled over and let Roland step all over us, like usual. So we're all going after this treasure then? Seems like it. That old-timer who runs this museum ain't pulling our claws. Whoever gets that treasure's gonna have some serious pull around town. But honestly, as long as someone gets it who ain't Roland, most of us will be darn pleased. Who is that guy anyway? Why does everyone hate him so much? Roland? Only the CEO of Shellfish Corp, the largest trash scavenging operation out there. Besides what a few independent traders haul in with their own two claws, all trash that makes its way into New Carcinia goes through Roland. So he's got some deep pockets. Shellfish Corp owns most of the buildings in town by now. Charges a pretty plastic for the privilege of living in them. Those of us down in the lower crust, you could say we ain't really fans of the way things are going. So taking him down a peg by waving some treasure in his face, I can think of a lot worse ways of spending a tide or two. But enough about Roland. We gotta make tracks towards that treasure. That museum curator told us to head towards the Grove, right? I've been to the Grove before. Meet me just out of town if you need a nudge in the right direction. There's so many people to talk to! Leaving the city in today's climate? How frightful. But if we all work together, I'm sure we can find that treasure and come back in one piece. We could build a new church with that kind of money. Our faithful will worship in the parking lot no more. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Real life treasure. All of my voices are mixed. This is the sort of thing you read about in books as a little crablet. Do you think we'll fight a shark or a bobbit worm? Or one of those horrendous monstrosities that live only in the deepest depths of the drain? I really hope not. As I said, the first stop. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, actually. What were the options on the, Oh, we can get another F key, I guess. $2,500 for the first three. Okay. So it's expansive. Got it. So we have one key. We need one more to upgrade our fork again. Which I'm curious to see how effectively it damages things. So you can only roll when your shell is spherical. Which makes sense. You know, that's a reasonable thing. Sponge. I'm more or less just taking a quick glance around, seeing if I can find anything. Crystal, that's good. I do want to test out the upgrade on the fork. We'll see. I want to see if there's anything I can collect right quick. And I'm not seeing anything, really. So, down to the bridge, I guess. Whoa, I fell. So, there's... the way back into town, it would be through the lower crust, as they keep calling it. A lot of talk about the end of the world these days. It's only a matter of time before whatever's gunking up crabs' minds out there comes to gunk us up too, or, you know, so they say. Y'all figure this stuff is really true? Who gives a ship? If my rent doesn't go down soon, the world can go ahead and end as far as I'm concerned. So true, brother. I'm not touching that conversation with a 10-foot pole. Whoa, 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 hold your seahorses, kiddo. Look, we're technically rivals in this treasure hunt thingamajig, but that don't mean I want to see you get devoured before my eyes. What'd I do wrong? Look, there's rules to exploring the sands between, namely, steps you gotta take from preventing him from slipping you right out of your shell and eating you whole. See these arches? Folks who commute from here have a pretty good job of scenting routes to the nearby areas. Scenting? Yep, laying down scents that he ain't a fan of. No matter how tasty you are, he won't pass near the path. Wait, who are we talking about? Who is this guy? Look, just stick to the arches, okay, kiddo? If you get chased, make your way back to one as quick as you can do. Who is he? So you're serious about this treasure hunt after all? Of course I am. This is the only way to get my shell back. Please don't take offense, but I half suspected you'd lose your nerve, I say. The sands between are no place for an innocent crab. Well, whatever. I'm super brave. Let's just get this over with so I can go home. Point me in the right direction. Oh, you might as well have what it takes after all, child. Such a willingness to run off and get killed in the name of discovery. It brings a tear to my eye, I say. Since you're new here, I'll give you an overview. To our north is the Enchanted Grove, once a reclusive village of spiritualists. East of here is Flotsam Vale, the company town of Shellfish Corp. And west, I wouldn't go west without a good reason. Not that it matters, the captain's map has pointed us north towards the Enchanted Grove. Meet me there and we can discuss our next steps. Yes, sir! So, who is he? Is it that minnow? I want to know who he is. There's a crab. Perfect. Ooh, half health with a charge attack. I didn't dodge in the correct direction. Okay, I saw something shiny off in the distance. Yeah. Where'd the shiny thing go? I saw it. There it is. Stray from the path. Oh, that's he. I found who he is. Okay, now that my main question has been answered, I'm gonna end this episode here. There's no moon snail shell nearby. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And also leave me some comments, they brighten my day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.